Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special edition of the Wiley Drake Show, live from Sacramento. That has to do with the sacrament.
Yes.
Early history of this nation, this state was very religious.
Very
Santa Ana,
Yes.
San Diego,
Yes.
all the saints.
All the missions.
And all the missions along the El Camino Real.
Four major prophets came independently of each other, met in Sacramento, and they all had the same vision for that it was a city of refuge.
And ladies and gentlemen, right now we're at a meeting called PrayCalifornia.org. Go there and check it out. And I just met a gentleman
Rick Young.
that obviously has God all over him. I see God all over him. And I'm going to ask him my three famous Wiley questions.
Yes, sir.
All three, and then you answer them. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Number 1, who are you? Number 2, where are you from? And number 3, why are you here? Go ahead.
My name is Rick Young. I'm originally from New Jersey, the Jersey Shore. God brought me to California 30 years ago and raised me up in ministry 15 years ago with banners and dance. And I also discovered my native roots, and now I'm drumming for the Lord and involved with reservations throughout California. And what was the third one?
How do people get in touch with you, and how do they find out what God's doing in you, through you, and even in spite of you?
They can contact me at 916-337-4222.
Wait, no, slow down, because we're on television.
Okay,
and
I'm
people
sorry.
just drop their pencil.
Raising
their
the
pen,
standards.
So give the number again.
916-337-4222. Sacramento.
All right.
And feel free to call me. That's my cell, and that's how people connect me. The internet overwhelms me.
How does God use you?
Well, he uses for the breaker anointing to break the yoke of the enemy. When Jehoshaphat sent the army out, the banners, the minstrels were the first to go, and God has taught me that I'm a minstrel and that I'm a breaker. I have a breaker anointing. So when I go into churches, I help break all the religious spirits off of the church and the gatherings. I also am being used to minister in teaching on the banners and the meanings behind them, and helping churches to have understanding of why we're using them. And also, I teach on David.
Amen. Thank you, my brother. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce this gentleman to my friend, Shelley Manuel, who is doing the National Anthem celebration in Washington, D.C.
Amen.
And this gentleman saw her flag here, and Shelley knows that we promote her flag all the time. And but anything else you'd share?
Yes. My father's side, mother was Samuel Lee Chase, signed the Declaration of Independence, so I'm a patriot. And on my mom's side, I'm a Lakota Sioux. So yes, there's a lot of history that I didn't even know about, but the Lord has been showing me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is done very briefly and not very professionally, because I'm the host of the show, and I always come out halfway decent. But I want to ask him one more time to give a phone number, and if you'd like to check him out further, find out what God's doing, find out maybe if God would use him in your ministry,
Amen.
Then call him on this number.
Amen. Again, 916-337-4222, and I do have on YouTube's Rick Young worship flags. There is YouTube with me dancing.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Rick, and your last name again?
Young.
Young. You'll always be a
Always
young man.
be young.
Many years ago, I pastored in Arkansas,
Amen.
and I was in a small church, and I had to work for a living too. And I worked at a gas station, and this old man drove in one day and said, "Son, will you help me put gas in my car?" He said, "Nobody pumps gas anymore." And I said, "Yes, sir, I'll be glad to."
Yeah, they do in New Jersey.
and so I pumped the gas for him, and he thanked me for it.
Amen.
And he said, "By the way, I want to tell you something." I said, "Well, go right ahead." I said, "What is your name?" He said, "That's what I'm going to tell you." He said, "I'll be a young man all my life." And I said, "What's your name?" He said, "My last name is Young."
There you go.
So,
Amen.
God bless you.
Thank
Where did
you,
you
sir.
live in Jersey?
The Jersey Shore, Asbury Park area, Neptune.
Okay. Do you know a little place called Bernardsville?
I sure do.
I used to live in Bernardsville. I was next door neighbor to Meryl Streep
Oh, amen.
and Jackie Onassis.
Amen. Yeah, my mother lives in Whiting,
Oh, yeah.
the Pine Barrens.
Very good.
And as I said, my father's family was in Maryland, Chevy Chase. That's all of our family, and Chase Manhattan Bank, and so on and so forth.
Well, and the matter of fact is, I'm a Baptist preacher, have been for many years, and one of my licensing,
Yes.
my ordination was
Yes.
done by Morristown Southern Baptist
Morristown.
Church.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, gorgeous place.
Upstate.
Well, God bless you,
God
brother.
bless
Thank
you.
you.
Thank